How's it going, barbecue lovers? Arnie Tex here, excited to bring you another pro tip today. I want to show you guys what I consider to be one of the best ways to temp your chicken. Chicken seems to be kind of hard for a lot of people to get just right. It's either way overcooked or it's raw. When you cook half chickens especially, because you have a very juicy fatty thigh and then you have a very lean breast, you're cooking them both together at the same time at the same temperature. So there is a little art, there is a little technique to get it just right where the breast is juicy and moist and the thigh renders completely so that it's not too fatty and gooey. There's a perfect way to do it every time. Some folks like to poke the breast from the front towards the thigh, some poke it from the top, some like to poke it down in the chicken tender. I like to probe the thigh and look for that thigh bone. From the back side of the thigh, I'm gonna come over and just, as soon as I feel that thermopin bounce on that bone, I hold it there steady for a few seconds and I get a perfect reading. The bone is the coldest, densest part of that whole chicken half. And when that bone hits 175, 177, I can absolutely guarantee you that chicken is perfectly done thigh-wise, and the breast is still tender, moist and juicy. So in my opinion, I don't think you need to poke the breast at all. I never do. Really, very rarely would I ever poke a breast when I know that my thigh is already done. Now keep in mind, I cook directly over the coals, but even if I'm cooking indirect, we usually rotate that chicken a couple of times so I get nice even heat. Personally, I like to keep my breast as juicy as possible on the chicken. So the best way I know is to just don't poke it at all, because every time you poke that breast, you're gonna lose some of that delicious juice. So if your thigh's done, the whole chicken's done. Now this temperature setting can be applicable both to competitions and to cooking in the backyard. It really doesn't matter where or how you're cooking it. One thing I will say, generally if you have an injected chicken, it takes a little bit longer to cook, but the temperature is still the same. The doneness is still the same. 175 is 175. I want to say a very big thank you for watching our videos, for sharing them, and for the comments that you guys send us, the messages. We appreciate all of that very much. We're having a good time doing these, and we just want you to know we appreciate it. As always, guys, thanks a lot for watching, and if there's a pro tip you'd like to see in the future, please let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, comment, and share with someone who needs to know. Keep the smoke light and make it work.